Hello everybody, this is me Binod Kumar Srivastava and I welcome all of you in my channel. Today I am going to teach you the summary of Unit 9 Class 11 English. And in this chapter we are going to know about the democracy and human rights. The subtopic name is Inauguration Speech of Nelson Mandela. This is about the first speech, inauguration speech, which was given by Nelson Mandela in South Africa, that we are going to study. And I am going to teach you the summary of this. In this, we will know about Nelson Mandela, and we will also know about his speech, that what did he mention in his speech. Although he was demanding for the Negro people, for the black people, but when we see his demand, when we read his demand, we come to know that it was not the demand for the people of South Africa only, but it was the demand for all the common people on the earth. That's why he is the most famous leader in all over the world. Nelson Mandela's full name is Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela, and his nickname was also given that Madiba. His nickname was Madiba. His full name was Nelson Mandela Rolihlahla Mandela. His name was, and he was born on July 1918. Nelson Mandela was born in July 1918 in Transkei, South Africa. Transkei is the place. It's in South Africa, and there he was born on July 1918. And he died on December 5, 2013. Just 8 years before only he died. Because this is 2021 and he died in 2013. At the age of 95. When he was 95 years old, he died on December 5, 2013. He was the first black nationalist and black president of South Africa. He was the first black nationalist who became the president of South Africa first time. He fought against apartheid. He always spoke about the racism. He always spoke about the colorism. Apartheid, it is known as रंग भेद. कलर को हिसाबले मान्छेले एकअर्कालाई ट्रिट गर्छ नि, तिमी पहाडी, तिमी मधेसी, तिमी कालो, तिमी गोरो आदि, अनि कन्फ्लिक्टहरू आउँछन्. यिनीहरूको विरुद्धमा त्यो जहिले पनि लड्नु हुन्थ्यो. Apartheid, that is known as colorism. He spoke against colorism, color discrimination we can say, and racial segregation and economic discrimination against non-whites. Non-white means those who were not white, means black. Black people को विरुद्धमा जुन यो आर्थिक भेदभाव थियो, सामाजिक भेदभाव थियो, हैन, रंगको भेदभाव थियो, यसको विरुद्धमा वहाँ लड्नु हुन्थ्यो. King Martin Luther also fought for them only. That took 1962 मा यो जुन आन्दोलनहरु भएको थियो अमेरिकामा. So he also fought for the black people. Nelson Mandela also fought for the black people, particularly against the apartheid, colorism, against the racial segregation, jatiya bhedbhav, and against the economical discrimination. He became the world's most famous political prisoner because he spent 27 years. He is the world's most famous prisoner because of his raising of the voices against the government. He was put into the jail and for 27 years. जबकि लाइफ इम्प्रिजनमेन्टलाई पनि 20 वर्षसम्मको तुलना दिइन्छ, तर उ 27 वर्षसम्म जेलमा बस्नु भएको थियो र 27 वर्षपछि निस्के पनि, हैन, पछि जब निस्किनु भयो तब पनि उहाँले आफ्नो जुन मिसन थियो ब्ल्याक पिपलहरुको लागि, निग्रो पिपलहरुको हक अधिकार दिलाउनको लागि उहाँको जुन मिसन थियो त्यो फेरि मिसन उहाँले कन्टिन्यू गर्नुभयो. That's why he is the most famous leader in all over the world. Actually he had organized strikes and other protest with ANC. ऊ जुन पार्टीमा थियो, पार्टीको नाम हो ANC, that is अफ्रिकन नेशनल कांग्रेस पार्टीमा सम्मिलित भएर देशको विरुद्धमा, सरकारको विरुद्धमा स्ट्राइक्सहरु गर्नुभएको थियो, धेरै विरोधहरु गर्नुभएको थियो. No, because he was demanding for the peace, for the brotherhoodness, racial harmony, racial harmony for all the people, and that's why he was put. He had joined African National Congress in 1944. Mandela was charged charged with organizing an armed wing of the ANC and was arrested in 1962. In 1962, he was arrested on the charge of that he organized an armed wing of ANC. उसलाई आरोप लगाइएको थियो कि ANC सँग मिलेर ऊ हात हतियारले सुसज्जित भएर सरकारको विरुद्धमा आवाज उठाइरहेको छ। यसैको आरोपमा in 1962 he was arrested and put in the jail, and after that for 27 years he stayed there. As a result he was sentenced to life imprisonment. Life imprisonment means उमर कैदको लागि उलाई सजाय सुनाइएको थियो। His father was the chief of Thempu people. Thempu people, a small community group. So his father was the chief of the Thempu people, and Mr. Nelson Mandela got a modern education and later studied law at the University of the Witwatersrand and became a lawyer. यो ओकालत पढ्नु भएको थियो र ओकालत पढेर त्यो विटवाटरस्यान्ड भन्ने ठाउँमा युनिभर्सिटीमा पढ्नु भएको थियो र उहाँ लयर बन्नुभयो. That's why he had got knowledge. After he was imprisoned, Free Mandela became a rallying cry throughout the world. जब उहाँलाई गिरफ्तार गरियो, सजाय दियो, त्यसपछि त पुरा विश्वमा रिलिज नेल्सन मण्डेलालाई रिलिज गर्नुहोस्, छोड्नुहोस् भनेर र्याली नै देशभरि विश्वभरि चलेको थियो. थ्रु आउट द वर्ल्ड, बिकज ही वान्टेड अल पिपल अफ अल रेसेस टु हेभ इक्वल राइट्स. किनकि उहाँको जुन सोच थियो, उहाँले भन्नुहुन्थ्यो कि जति पनि जनताहरू मान्छेहरू छन् पृथ्वीमा, धरतीमा, त्यो सबैलाई कमन राइट्स पाउनु पर्यो, तिनीहरूलाई इक्वल राइट्स हुनु पर्यो, पर्टिकुलरली इन साउथ अफ्रिका. When he was released in he was arrested in 1962 and he was released in 1990. 1990 मा उहाँले जब रिलिज गरियो, and he didn't get automatic release. Actually, international people made pressure. Thereafter, long campaign of resistance, Mandela continued his mission of ending apartheid and established peace, justice and equality. धेरै इन्टरनेशनल प्रेसरबाट उसलाई मुक्त गरिएको थियो र मुक्त गरिसकेपछि अगेन he carried on his mission. The mission was to bring peace, to bring justice, to bring equality for the black people. In 1993, Mandela was awarded with Nobel Peace Prize. He was given the Nobel Peace Prize. Mandela was given the Nobel Peace Prize for his such demand. In 1994 April, he was elected as the first black president in South Africa. South Africa मा पहिलो black president को रूपमा, राष्ट्रपति को रूपमा उलाई चयन गरिएको थियो. He gave an unforgettable speech on the inauguration day. र त्यही राष्ट्रपति बनिसकेपछि पहिलो उद्घाटनको समयमा उहाँले जुन स्पीच दिनुभयो, त्यो स्पीच यसमा लेखिएको छ, त्यसैको बारेमा हामी पढिरहेको छौं. Speech on the inauguration day among great politicians and dignitaries. Many great politicians had gathered there, and renowned dignitaries had also gone there, and nearly from 140 countries people were there. 140 countries, leaders, ministers, dignitaries and politicians were there to listen Nelson Mandela. नेल्सन मण्डेलाको त्यो भाषणलाई सुन्नको लागि 140 राष्ट्रबाट मान्छेहरू त्यहाँ पुगेको थियो. फर्स्ट इनॉग्रेल स्पीच अफ मण्डेला इन प्रिटोरिया, क्यापिटल अफ एसए मीन्स साउथ अफ्रिका. साउथ अफ्रिकाको प्रिटोरिया भन्ने ठाउँमा उसले पहिलो आफ्नो इनॉग्रेसन स्पीच दियो, जुन यस प्रकार छ. लेट्स सी. दैट ह्यापन अन मे 10, 1994. 1994 मा जब जुही चावलालाई मिस वर्ल्ड को रूपमा घोषित गरिएको थियो. On that year, in that year, his first inauguration speech was released. Addressing the distinguished guest, speech सुरु गर्नुभन्दा पहिला he addressed the guest, friends and his comrades, means his friends, those who helped him politically. Nelson Mandela expresses his happiness to have newborn liberty. He was showing his happiness किनकि देशमा नयाँ स्वतन्त्रताको जन्म भएको थियो, उसैको कारणले गर्दा, त्यसैले उ धेरै खुसी थियो. And peace and justice in the country. He was happy because in his country, in South Africa, peace had come, liberty had come, justice had come. That's why he was happy. After the long struggle against the government, he was able to establish the peace, justice and liberty in the country. he is happy to see all the hopes of South African people for glorious life are going to be fulfilled. उहाँ खुसी हुनुहुन्थ्यो किनकि देखिराख्नु भएको थियो कि साउथ अफ्रिकन पिपलहरूको जुन आशा थियो, आकांक्षा थियो, त्यो सबै पूरा हुन गइरहेको थियो. That's why he was happy. He addresses his audience and people of South Africa that both black and white people are intimately attached to the soil of the country, like jacaranda and mimosa a tree. अनि यो दुवै रुखको नाम हो, jacaranda and mimosa. यो रुख जसरी जडोमा गाडिएको छ नि, त्यसरी नै नन व्हाइट मतलब ब्ल्याक पिपल, व्हाइट मतलब सेतो पिपल, यो दुईजना पनि, यो दुवै कम्युनिटी पनि जस्तो माटोमा हैन रुखको जडो गाडिएको हुन्छ, एट्याच हुन्छ, त्यसरी नै व्हाइट र ब्ल्याक एक अर्कासँग एट्याच्ड छन् रे. He expressed that both are brothers and there should not be discrimination. He was saying, he reminds the old suffering of African people that they were in terrible conflict. Now he reminded the African people, the black people, who suffered a lot, who were dominated by the white government a lot. He reminded that there was a great conflict and they were outlawed. The Negro people were outlawed, out of law. उनीहरू कानुनभन्दा बाहिर थियो. And isolated by the people of the world. संसारकै व्यक्तिहरूले, ब्ल्याक पिपलहरूलाई भनौँ, एकदम आइसोलेट, सेपरेटेड. ब्ल्याक पिपल के हो, उनीहरूको सोच कस्तो थियो व्हाइट पिपलहरूको, कि ब्ल्याक पिपललाई भगवानले ब्ल्याक बनाउनु भएको छ किनकि तिनीहरू घामको प्रकाश सहन सक्छन्, र व्हाइटलाई व्हाइट भगवानले यसकारणले बनाउनु भएको छ कि उनीहरू एसीमा बस्न सकोस्. उनीहरूको अनुसारले भगवानले नै तिमीलाई डिस्क्रिमिनेट गरेर पठाएको छ, तिमी बाहिर घाममा काम गर लेबर जस्तो र हामी राजकुमार जस्तो आराम गर्छौँ, यस्तो सोच थियो. So he was reminding the suffering of the African people at that time. There were pernicious ideology. Pernicious means very harmful ideology. यो जुन अहिले भर्खर भने यो त हानिकारक आइडियोलोजी हो नि, त्यस्तो आइडियोलोजी थियो. प्र्याक्टिस अफ रेसिजम, चारैतिर जातीय भेदभाव, तिमी कालो तिमी गोरो आदिको भेदभाव बढी कालोसँग गरिन्थ्यो. एन्ड रेसियल अपरेसन इन विच द पिपल वेयर क्रुएल्टी ट्रिटेड. रेसियल अपरेसन, जातीय अपरेसनहरू पनि मारधार कन्फ्लिक्ट आदि भइ नै रहन्थ्यो, जसमा सबभन्दा बढी शासित थियो ब्ल्याक पिपल. But now the humanity has taken the back into its bosom. But now humanity has come. Now liberty has come. He thanks all the attendants, and after that in the same speech he thanks. उसले धन्यवाद दिन्छ त्यो सबै उपस्थित भएका व्यक्तिहरूको लागि, त्यो सबै जनताहरूलाई, त्यो सबै राजनीतिक व्यक्तिहरूलाई, त्यो सबै आइमाईहरूलाई, त्यो सबै नौजवान व्यक्तिहरूलाई, त्यो सबै व्यापारी व्यक्तिहरूलाई जो त्यहाँ त्यो कन्फरेन्समा जम्मा भएका थिए. उनीहरूलाई ऊ धन्यवाद दिन्छ कि तपाईहरूले डाइरेक्टली और इनडाइरेक्टली हेल्प्ड टु ब्रिङ द पिस, हेल्प टु ब्रिङ द जस्टिस, help to bring the equality, help to bring the righteousness in the country. For that, Nelson Mandela was thanking them. And other leaders who have played vital role directly or indirectly to bring justice, हैन, जस्टिस न्याय ल्याउनको लागि जुन मद्दत गर्नुभयो तपाईहरुलाई, त्यसको लागि तपाईहरुलाई धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद छ. पीस ल्याउनुभयो तपाईहरु, ह्युमन डिग्निटी, हैन, एन्ड प्रोस्पेरिटी, नन सेक्सिजम, नन रेसियलिजम एन्ड डेमोक्रेसी, यो सारा कुरा ल्याउनमा तपाईहरुले मद्दत गर्नुभयो, यसको लागि तपाईहरुलाई धन्यवाद छ भनेर नेल्सन मण्डेला had spoken. He makes promise that he will try to liberate all people from bondage of poverty. And finally he promises that म यतिमा रुक्दैन, म जति पनि विश्वमै जहाँ जहाँ गरिबीको बन्डेजमा बन्धनमा मान्छेहरू फँसेका छन्, स्लेभरी दास प्रथामा जहाँ जहाँ फँसेका छन्, सबैलाई म फ्री गर्छु, सबैलाई म रिलिज गर्नको लागि आन्दोलन गर्छु. डिप्राइभेसन, जो अभावमा छन्, जो पीडित छन्, सफरिङमा छन्, जो जेन्डर इनइक्वालिटीमा छन्, हैन, लिङ्ग भेदभावमा छन्, अथवा भनौँ अदर डिस्क्रिमिनेसन, एनी टाइप अफ डिस्क्रिमिनेसन, he promised to knock it out from the world. The new interim government of national unity will address the issue of amnesty of various people who were cruelly serving terms of imprisonment. And he also said that he will make the new interim government. Interim government को जो new interim government of national unity will address the issue सुधारको लागि त्यो व्यक्तिहरू जसलाई जेलमा राखिएको छ तिनीहरूलाई बाहिर निकाल्नको लागि, तिनीहरूको सुधारको लागि, तिनीहरूलाई जातीय भेदभावबाट मुक्त गर्नको लागि, हैन, गरिबीबाट मुक्त गर्नको लागि म यो काम गर्छु भनेर ऊ भन्नुभयो। ही डेडिकेट्स this very day to all the heroes and heroines of the country. He dedicated to all the heroes. Who are the heroes who fought for the peace, who fought for the justice, who fought for the equality. Many martyrs might have died. So he dedicates himself toward them. जो hero थियो, जो देशको लागि लड्यो, of the country who had sacrificed and surrendered their lives for establishing peace. त्यो व्यक्तिहरू, त्यो हिरोजहरू जसले आफ्नो जीवन नै आत्मसमर्पण गरिदियो अथवा आफ्नो जीवन दान दियो पिस ल्याउनको लागि, इक्वालिटी ल्याउनको लागि, जस्टिस ल्याउनको लागि, एन्ड इन्ड अफ रेसिजम, जातीय प्रथालाई, जातीय भेदभावलाई अन्त्य गर्नको लागि, एन्ड कलरिजम इन द वर्ल्ड. So he thanked to all those person and he dedicated to all those person who had helped him in his revolution, in his strikes, in his protest for bringing the peace, equality, justice, brotherhoodness in South Africa, and finally he had promised to bring the peace and everything, all these things in all over the world for all the people who are deprived, who are dominated by the government or by the anti-socialistic factors. This is all about the summary of Unit 9, Democracy and Human Rights. I hope you must have understood. बुझ्नुभयो भने यसलाई सब्स्क्राइब गर्नु होला, लाइक पनि गर्नु होला, शेयर पनि गरिदिनु होला ताकि अरू विद्यार्थीहरूले यसको फाइदा पाउन सकून्. थ्याङ्क यू.